Okay, Crispin, we're gonna learn some basics of the flute today.
Okay.
We're gonna start by opening the case, so you can go ahead and place it on your lap. Make sure it's not gonna slide off those shiny pants. Yep, you wanna have the latches up like so. Very good. So we're gonna start by just working with the parts of the flute.
Okay.
So here, the flute is like us. We have, if we cut our body into 3 parts, we have our head, our body, and our feet, right?
Right.
So, which one do you think is the body? Which one's the longest one?
Probably this one right here.
Yep, that super long one is the body of the flute. And then up here, this is the, take this out.
Okay.
This is the spot that we put our lips against. So, do you think that's the feet or the head?
Probably be the head then.
Yep, that's the head joint.
Okay.
And then process of elimination, this is the foot joint. So we have the head joint, the body, and the foot joints.
Okay.
And attached to the head joint is the lip plate, which is where our lips rest when we're playing the flute, and that is the aperture, or embouchure hole, excuse me. So, what were those 3 parts again to you?
Okay. The head, the body, and the foot.
Exactly, just like us.
All right.
So if we're going to start putting it together, and it's really important when we put together the flute that we don't hold it by the keys, because there's a lot of small parts here, as you can see, and if we're holding it as we're pushing pressure, we can get them out of alignment. So we're going to try and hold on to parts where there aren't keys.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and the body, very good, and we're going to hold it in your right hand. Yep, you can kind of wrap around it nicely so you have it good. And then you can take the head joint, and yep, you're going to attach them there, try and line them up, and then you're going to twist them in as you go.
Okay.
Very good. So you see there's this little arrow there?
Yes.
That we want to line up with the embouchure hole and that little symbol there. So
Okay.
looks pretty good. It's about right.
Okay.
Good. And we're actually going to pull the head joint out a little bit so it's not in all the way for tuning purposes. That way we have some alignment, even a little more. Just, that looks pretty good. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So then this piece, you can go ahead and hold that by the 9 keys part again. This piece, there's not much space, but we're going to hold it like so with our thumb on this part. Go ahead and then, yep, place one finger, your pointer finger there, yep. So you're going to hold on to it like that, because putting pressure right there, you should be okay for twisting it on.
Okay.
So finger on the key, thumb on the flute. Try and get them lined straight up.
There we go.
And then again, there are 2 little arrows, and we don't actually line up the rods. It
Okay.
seems like most
Oh, there are 2
what you'd
arrows,
think,
yeah.
but yep, if you look really carefully, so the
There we go.
yep, just right. So if you look, you'll see the rod of the foot joint lines up with the keys of the body.
Okay.
Okay, very good. You can go ahead and hold on to that, and I'll get this out of our way. So we're going to actually start by just using the head joint, so you can go ahead and hold on to the body of the flute where there's no pieces, or no keys,
Okay.
and pull out the head joint with your other hand. Just like that. You can go ahead and set that next to you. Don't have the keys up. Very good. Okay, so just like you're holding it, you want the long edge of the head joint to your right, and you're going to lift the lip plate up to your lips from below, and we're going to use some different syllables with the way we have air coming out of our lips, and it's going to be a tiny jet stream. So if you want to just put your hand out and just lightly blow and try and get like one line of air coming out rather than air coming all the way out, just one direct jet of air. Try that.
There we
And
go.
we don't have to blow very hard, but we do use a lot of air, and you want it to be a nice direct jet. So go ahead and lift the head joint up to your mouth, lip joint. Yep. And then we're gonna start by using a poo syllable. So your lips are together, and then as you release air, let them separate, like you're saying poo, poo,
Poo.
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 Okay. Can you now add some air? It's still blowing. You're not actually gonna say the word as it comes out, but your lips are gonna do the same motion, like. Try and cover a little bit of the hole with your bottom lip, so you can have it over. Okay. Keep blowing. So I'm blowing air and adjust the head joint a little bit until you get some sound. There it is.
There we go.
Try it again. Good. Can you do poo, poo, poo? Good. Now let's try a do. So we're gonna lightly tongue as we blow the air. So. Go back to the poo and find how that airstream goes. There. There, I heard it. Okay, let's try and blow a little less because you're kind of getting some extra whistles coming out.
Sorry.
There you go. Some nice sounds coming out of your head joint, and it's important we practice on that a lot to develop the tone production. That's a big part of playing the flute.
Okay.
So go ahead and grab the body of the flute again up by the keys. Okay. So then, yep, just like that. We are going to have, just like you have your hands, your right hand is on the edge near the foot joint, and your left hand is round front like this. And we're going to have our hands act like you're grabbing a can of soda with one of your hands. A little smaller, just away from the flute, just like reach for a can of soda. Yep, so that's the shape we want our hands to be as we like come up to the flute. So you can go ahead. Yep, and you see how these keys, some of them have like ridges up here, and some of them are indented. So the ones that are indented and look like you could put your finger on them easily, those are the ones your fingers are going to line up with.
Okay.
So it's going to be 1, 2, 3 on your left.
1, 2, 3.
And then 1, 2, 3 on the right, starting here.
2, 3.
Yep. So you see, you will be skipping one there.
Okay.
And so remember, think of that can of soda, with nice curved fingers, and your left pinky is going to go on this key right here.
This one.
Correct. And your right will go on there's a set of 3 right here, and it's going to go on the one closest to you most of the time.
Okay.
There you go. Okay, so can you try and round out that right hand? Yeah, good. Now, bring it up to you. We're going to have good posture. I like how your feet are flat on the floor. And try to adjust your body to it. Don't adjust like your head to it. Bring it up
Like
to your
the
head.
instrument to the body?
Yes.
Okay.
Good. I like how you're holding it up. Go ahead, and we're going to play. Our first note is going to be our right pinky and our left pointer finger, yes. And then our thumb is going to be on the longer of the 3. Oh, I almost forgot about it. It's hiding back there. Yep, on the longer.
Okay.
And you can go ahead. So we're using right first finger, or left finger, left thumb, right pinky. Go ahead and try that. Try blowing a little less. Okay, there you go. A nice steady sound. it feel like you're using less air when that bottom one comes out?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that the top one is it's overblowing and harmonic comes out. So
Okay.
yeah, it's especially as brass players, you really have to hold back. I know the first couple of days, I had to. It was like, don't blow as much. I was like, oh. Yep. So try that again. Try and think of controlled air with that straight jet. Soft jet. Very good. So that's our B.
Okay.
And if you want to learn 2 more notes.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So the next one is A, when it's exactly the same, where we're going to add our second finger there. Yep, our middle finger of our left hand. So go ahead and try doing B at A. There you go. Yep, just like that. And
Okay.
go ahead. Our next note is G, and we're going to add the third finger.
Yeah,
Just a nice little 1, 2, 3. You can go ahead and start A with 2, and then add the third. There you go. So those are some first notes you can practice on your flute this
Alright.
first week. Now we're gonna every time we put away our flute, we need to swab it out
Okay.
because as we play, condensation will come from cold metal, warm breath. So what we're gonna do is take the head joint off. And you can go ahead and set the flute down. Just go ahead and put this, that it will only go in and you can kind of swirl it around
All the way?
all the way. Should be good. And then you can go ahead and place it back in here. Other way. Yeah. Sorry, sometimes. Go ahead and flip it so the plate's up. Very good. And go ahead and take off either of the others. Remember to hold. Try hold wrap your arm around the other way. Finger on that key.
Finger on this one.
And then thumb on the body. Yep, just like that.
Okay.
I like how you're holding it right there where there's no keys on the body joint.
Clean this one out too?
Yes, you can go ahead and pass it all the way through there. Gently, and try and get it straight so it doesn't hit any of the keys through their holes. You kind of have to push it in. You can push it all the way through and pull it out on the other end if you'd like.
Okay.
Okay, you can go ahead and put that piece back in the case with. I'll try it out. Oh, other way.
Wrong way.
I have to try it both ways every time. No?
Nope.
Or try the other way again. Maybe it's just a finger getting in the way.
Might be.
This is going well.
You're doing fine. I'm doing fine.
Okay, there we go. It's
All
like
right.
a puzzle.
And then the last piece is always the easiest.
Exactly. We've got this.
Well, most of the time it's the easiest. There we go.
Okay. Yep. So, and we can just put the cleaning rod back and kind of have to lift the body to get it in there. And we close our flute case. And we're ready to go home and practice.
All right. Awesome.
Great job today, Kristen.
Thank you.
You're welcome.